Motatos is no more. Let's see what Discount Dragon is like. Hello and welcome. If you are new to my channel or you're not familiar with Motatos, you have no clue what I'm on about. I've featured Motatos in a couple of videos. One was a dedicated video and one was part of a weekly hauls. They were a food discount online shop. They, however, have closed in the UK. They are a European brand and they're still operating in Europe, but they have completely closed in the UK, which is very sad because I love them. But when they did that, they did give the UK customers £10 off with Discount Dragon, because Discount Dragon bought the remaining stock. So Discount Dragon, just like Motatos, would try to sell food that is either close to its best before end date or past its best before. Food that is past its best before is still good to eat, but it can't be sold in regular shops. So yeah, that's where these websites come in, and obviously it will be at a discount. So seeing that I had such a good experience with Motatos in the past, I thought I would give Discount Dragon a go, especially since they bought the remaining stock, because the thing that I love about Motatos the most was the range of foods available and other items. They don't have just food. They had cleaning products and all sorts of stuff like that. So the range available was really, really good. Brands that you don't normally see in the regular shops. Like we usually shop in places like Lidl, for example. You wouldn't see those brands in Lidl. So it was such a nice way to to save some money and also stop food waste. So unfortunately for me, Discount Dragon doesn't have as much of a selection as Motato used to have. They're still pretty good, but not as much as what Motato used to have. And another thing, Discount Dragon don't make it clear how many of each item do you need to add to be able to check out. So for example, you can add one at a time, but when you get to checkout and you try to check out, it will tell you quantity of whatever has to be a minimum of 2 or a minimum of 3. And you keep going until all the errors are cleared. So they don't tell you which. At least they could tell you maybe on the quick view when you go through the list of items, minimum order quantity this much. I think they do tell you once you actually click on the item, but with so many items, and it's kind of like a food shop. So when you do an online food shop, I personally don't go through each item to see all the descriptions. I'll just have a look at the long list of items and I'll click down, 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 down. It is quite rare. It's usually with items that I'm not very familiar with. Then I would click to see the description and the ingredients and all of that. So I'm thinking they could do that a little bit clearer. Once you click on the item, you also get the best before end date. You will see I have some items that are well until their best before, and other items are past their best before, but like I said, those are still good to eat. With those items, you kind of just have to use your senses to like your sight and your smell, to assess whether they're still good or not, but legally they're still good to eat. So they're not doing anything wrong there. Okay, so I'm just going to turn the camera around and we're going to have a look at what I got from Discount Dragon. It's actually my second order with them, but I thought I would film this one. Okay, so super gloomy day today, so I've got my light on in the kitchen. It also makes a little buzzing sound, so I hope that's not too annoying. And let's start with this. My mouth is already watering when I talk about food or think about food. It's just my mouth starts to water. So I got these Weetabix chocolate melts with the milk chocolate center. These are usually quite pricey if you get them on their own. I get them from the shops. So yeah, pretty pleased to have this one. Oh, let's look at the expiry, not the expiry, the best before dates on them. So this one is 2024. I got a pack of coffee. When I initially saw this one, I was like, oh, is this for the machines? But actually it is soluble. Yeah, I'm a heathen. I drink soluble coffee. I'm not a big on coffee to begin with. I like my coffee very weak with a lot of creams and stuff like that. So not a huge deal for me. Then I got some rice. This one had to come in a 2-pack, so you had to order 2. Yeah, 2-minute blonde risotto rice. And then I've seen this one. I've actually not seen this one in the shops, at least where I live. I haven't seen these. So it's icing sugar alternative. So basically like an icing sweetener. And I thought that was really interesting because I like, obviously I like stuff on top of my cupcakes and cake and stuff like that, but there's just so much sugar in normally. So yeah, I thought that would be very interesting. These are absolutely amazing. They're like apple baked misshapes. Yum. And I just realized I didn't look at the best before date on these. So this one's got end of this month, well, end of this month when I'm filming. I'm pretty sure you're probably gonna see this one in November. So yeah, end of this month. This icing sugar alternative one is, that one is past its best before. Yeah, but you know, that's not a huge deal. I'm sure I've explained in the beginning. The rice is end of November and the coffee is past its best before. I've got 2 little bottles of honey mustard. The reason I got these is just so silly. I quite like watching Jessica Brown, and she was talking about how she likes dipping her chips, or you know, for them will be fries, in honey mustard. And I was like, ooh, I want to try that. And I do like honey mustard, so yeah, I'm gonna got 2 of these because you had to get a 2-pack. So these ones are 2024 March. Then I've got some Robinson's lemon squash. Again, I had to buy 2. And these ones, I can't find the best before on these ones, but you know, it's squash. Garden peas in water. I just thought some stuff for the cupboard, didn't I? Again, I had to get a 2-pack, so basically get 2 of them. And the best before is August 2024. Oh, there's another one of these, so these had to be 2 as well. There we are. This one I just started because I've seen it. I was like, oh, the season is coming. So yeah, I got one of these little votives from Yankee Candle, which is the holiday hearth. Oh, the peas were, I had to get 3. That's what it was. Okay, here I know what it is. It's toaster-in sauces for pasta. I'll just have to open that. Yeah, so you could only get these in this box. You get 7 in there, and it's just a sun-dried tomato. But pretty good value. Pretty good value for all these. Then got some noodles, some Blue Dragon noodles, wok ready ones. Again, you can only get like the whole box. I'm trying to think how many you get in this. I can't figure out right now how many come in this. But that's the best before on them. The best before on the stirring sauces. So the best before on the stirring sauces is 2022. In case I didn't mention it, well, I hope I've given enough information in the intro. But you can see the best before on the items. So they should be all right. And then last but not least, we have some cake bites. Again, you can only buy these in pairs. So got 2 of the red velvet cupcake bites, and we had 2 of the fudge brownie cookie dough bites. We've demolished one last night. So that's my shop from Discount Dragon. Overall, I don't think they're as good as Motatos. I don't think I'll put orders in as often as I did with Motatos. I didn't film all the orders that I did with Motatos. I did at least 4 orders with them, but Discount Dragon will definitely be one. There will be just now and again, especially because some things you have to buy in bulk. Basically, they don't give you an option for anything else other than buying in bulk, like for example the noodles. And for us, that is a little bit of a storage issue. If however you can do that and you've got a space, then it can work out quite cheap, like especially if you have a big family or you have an event coming up, or you know, that can come in really, really handy. But for us, it's not something that would do on the regular. I will, however, keep them on my radar. So yeah, that's the shop. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. If you did like this video, please give that a thumbs up, because it really helps me out. I am hoping that you will check out my other videos. I don't do this kind of videos that often. I'm mostly beauty, makeup, and some lifestyle on this channel, so that's where this food shop comes in. But if that's for you, I would love it if you would subscribe. If you're not subscribed yet, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.